All right, fellas, another game in the books against the New York Mets for the second game of the series, and it's just frustrating at this point. I had such high hopes going into the season, and now we're sitting at 1-4 to start the season in the first 5 games, and I'm frustrated as a fan. I really am. Let's kick this one off. I mean, to begin, the 110 start was on the rain delay, so you have your guys like Aaron Nola and these pitchers have to sit around for an hour and 30 minutes until they kick off at around 2:45. So could that factor in? We will see. And then on top of that, we have a weird system of watching the game. It's only on Facebook Live. You can't even watch the games on TV. What is going on? Odubel Herrera not in the lineup. Frustrating to me. That's annoying. You're talking about somebody who had an all-star season, and I was never a huge Odubel fan. I didn't love him to death. I thought he made some bonehead mistakes, but Mr. Gabe Kapler, if you're going to go with the analytics approach, which is all numbers say that he was an all-star last year. Put him in the damn lineup. So on the mound, we had Syndergaard, we had Aaron Nola. This was going to be a great matchup. And Cespedes ends up hitting an absolute bomb in the bottom of the first inning. 32 pitches for Aaron Nola in the first inning. 2-0 lead because of Cespedes with a huge dinger. And that was how we started this game off. 32 pitches for Aaron Nola in the beginning of this game is a lot, especially because we know in his first game, he got taken out after 68 pitches. So, I was skeptical at this point. Top of the second, Rhys Hoskins gets a double. He steals third. We couldn't knock him in. Top of the third, Aaron Nola strikes out. 1 out. Cesar Hernandez singles. Carlos Santana works a full count, doubles to right field. Cesar Hernandez to third base, and Nick Williams grounds out to second. Cesar scores. Santana to third. We are sitting at 2-1 with 2 outs. Rhys Hoskins works a full count and walks. So here we go. 2-1, 2 outs. Rhys Hoskins on first. We got Santana on third. All tears up. Rhys Hoskins steals, attempts to steals, gets caught in a little rundown. Carlos Santana runs home. They forget about Rhys as Rhys goes back to first and Santana slides home. Awkward, weird play, but we'll take it, right? Santana running the base paths? We like to see that. 2-2, we tied the game up in the top of the third. That's what I like to see, fellas. That's what I like to see. It kind of looks like Rhys Hoskins runs out of the baseline a little bit, but I guess, hey, nothing was ever said about it, so you move on, and in that inning, the top of the third, we forced Syndergaard to throw a lot of pitches. His pitch count was getting higher. It looked like he was losing a little bit of his command. So I liked where I was at right there with this Philly squad at the top of the third. The bottom of the fourth comes in, and J.P. Crawford looks a little bit off. There was a chance where they were turning 2, and as he was turning 2, he set his feet. He threw it to Santana at first, and he had to run him off the bag a little bit. Thankfully, Santana still got a piece of the runner on the shoulder, so it didn't cost us too much. And that's where we are with that. Knapp gets guns a Met trying to steal second base, so that's another huge out on the bottom of the fourth. Syndergaard only goes 4. He had 92 pitches, 7 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, 4 hits. Obviously, they wanted their starter to go a little bit longer, but hell, as a Phillies fan, we like what we see there. Nola goes 5 innings, and he lets 5 hits up, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 87 pitches. Where do I sit on this? It's definitely not as bad as the last game, I'll give you that. Could he have went one more inning? Maybe. I mean, windy conditions. I'm not, pissed. Completely pissed that he got pulled in this situation. I'm not that mad as maybe some people are. So, Hutchinson goes in. Lets up a triple. They take the lead. Score 2 runs. So, as soon as we take out Aaron Nola, we let up 2 runs and a triple. And how about this? Because this one's frustrating. Phillies Insider tweets that Nick Williams was 245 feet away, where the average at Citi Field for a right fielder is 297. Is this an analytical approach? Or was this because Rosario isn't that much of a deep threat and it was very, very windy? So you didn't expect him to hit it over the head, but I haven't seen Nick Williams play that shallow before. So he was trying to figure out, is this an analytic thing? I'm not going to go that far because if you think about it, how windy it really was out there, you got to just think it was because of a windy factor, right? You have to, right? I'm trying not to put this on the manager. I really am. I promise to you. I'm not trying to sit here and just bash him for pulling Aaron Nola and having Nick Williams be that shallow. You have to play the conditions, and I get it. It was extremely windy. If you backed him up as if it wasn't windy and the wind keeps the ball in and it was a fly ball that he could have got, but he was too deep, you'd be criticizing him more. I know fans, Philly fans out there, I'm trying not to put it on him. I just know he is going to get some boos for this home opener. And does he deserve them? Maybe. So, 4-2 after the 6th inning for the Mets. And, after that, there wasn't really much opportunities. In the 9th inning, their closer comes in. Familia comes in. Rhys Hoskins gets a single, his 3rd time on base. He had 2 hits, a double, a single, and a walk. I mean, this kid really is a great piece to the puzzle. And Aaron Altherr ends up hitting into a double play. Michael Franco strikes out. Kruk got interviewed. I mean, he was part of the weird broadcast they had going on there, but he got interviewed and said, what do you think of this Phillies team? Well, they're young. We got to see if Franco is still the third baseman of the future, and J.P. Crawford is still the shortstop of the future. I mean, they're young. Are you kidding me? What, we don't know now? We don't know if they're the future now? We've been waiting all this time for him. We trade someone like Freddie Galvis, who was a reliable defender last year and did a little bit at the plate offensively. Now we just don't know? I mean, Franco looks like a bum. I'm sorry. I'm a little pissed. Offensively, we're struggling except for Rhys Hoskins. Cesar Hernandez puts a little bit in there offensively. Carlos Santana. Other than that, I mean, seriously. J.P. Crawford 0 for 3. Franco 0 for 4. Altherr 0 for 4. Nick Williams 0 for 4. But Odubel sitting on the bench. Right? Odubel sitting on the bench. An all-star last year. And another thing is the bullpen. I don't know which one's worse. Us not being able to hit or the bullpen. Because you take out our starter, Aaron Nola, at a tie game situation, the next inning they come and they storm and they score 2 runs and that wins the ball game. I'm pissed. And I deserve to be 1-4. Were my expectations too high? Let me know. With that being said, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to. I really do enjoy speaking with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.